I'm Leo London. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to do two things. Number one, we're going to open up Starter Deck Yuya, which I found for $5. And we're going to open that up because I love Preformapals and I've never opened it. Don't even know what's in it. Didn't read the back. And I'm going to explain to you why Yuya is a better duelist than Yugi and Atem. Hold on, before you shower me with dislikes. Hear my argument out. I'm not saying he's a better character. That's more debatable. But a better duelist? That's a fact. Let's get into it. Now right away you're thinking, Leo, you're smoking crack. There is no way that Atem is not as good a duelist as Yuma, and you would be wrong. See, Yugi and Atem, their entire strategy is simply cheating. In real life, you would never play a deck of 40 one-off cards and not build your strategy around your boss monster. Ooh, cool. I don't know what that guy is. Nice dueling book. Outdated, of course, as Link Summoning wasn't even around at this point. So that's interesting. Atem has one strategy the entire series. Cheat. He cheats so much they just call it Heart of the Cards. Let's open it up here. And his strategy doesn't change throughout the show. And his deck is whatever random card he needs at the time. There we go. Nice look at the mat here. He doesn't have a coherent strategy in his deck at all. It's just a bunch of random stuff. And the only reason he succeeds is because he's able to cheat. And he cheats so often in the show that they just call it Heart of the Cards. Now Yuya starts off barely knowing how to pendulum summon. Then throughout the show, he learns to Xyz summon, and then synchro summon, and then fusion. He ends up doing it all. He becomes a complete duelist. His strategy evolves and grows as time goes on. And his deck would body bag Atem. Just body bag him. It would be humiliating. Tape stuck to me, okay. Preformapal, Sleight Hand Magician. Interesting. You can special summon this card from your hand by tributing one Preformapal monster, except a pendulum monster. Once per turn, you can discard one card and then target one face-up card on the field, destroy it. Not bad. I mean, it's got the same amount of attack points as Dark Magician, and an effect which would immediately win against Dark Magician. See, Yugi has Dark Magician, he just doesn't have a strategy that's actually built around it. Preformapal King Bear. Interesting. This is one of the ones I do not have. Another one I don't have. Preformapal Monocarpet. Oh, they're so cute, aren't they? Preformapal Perito. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can special summon one Preformapal monster from your deck, except a pendulum monster. Okay, that's not bad for a Preformapal monster. Preformapal Long Phone Bull. Preformapal Swing Cobra. Preformapal Teeter Totter Hopper. I think this is one he used in the show. Yeah, Yuya just grows. Yuma's a joke as time goes on. Odd Eyes, Pendulum Dragon, profile coming to the channel very soon. Stargazer Magician, Time Gazer Magician, Preformapal Drumilla, Gorilla Drum, get it? Yeah. Preformapal Second Donkey. Preformapal Hip Hippo, nice. I was hoping this one in particular was here. I like Preformapals, they remind me of Saturday morning cartoons. But yeah, that's the crux of my entire argument. Yugi's entire strategy revolves around him cheating and just magically having whatever card he happens to need at any given time. Archfiend Eccentric, not bad spot removal. straight up 2,000 attack points. In old school Yu-Gi-Oh, like real old school Yu-Gi-Oh, with the very first set only, this card would have been busted. Beast King Barbaros. We're into filler cards now. This one's totally filler. Pitch Black Werewolf. Interesting. I've never seen this card before in my life. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, or when the effect you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to your graveyard, you can special summon one Earth Pendulum monster from your deck in defense position, but destroy it at the end phase. It's not great. It's not terrible. Giant Rat. Preformapal Dramatic Theater. Look at them all in there. Amazing artwork. Smile World. Another, just reminds me of Happy Times cartoons. Hippo Carnival. Draw Muscle. Target one defense position monster you control with 1,000 or less defense. Draw one card. Also, that monster cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. That's surprisingly good. Wow. I'm surprised I've never heard that card before. I mean, it's not great. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen either. MSD negates. Lightning Vortex. Never play this card. It is ass. I don't know why anyone would ever run this. But yet I see people doing it all the time for some reason. Book of Moon. Always a nice staple card. I wouldn't say it's staple, but always a nice card. Lucky Iron Axe. Burden of the Mighty. Backup Rider. Target one face-up monster you control. It gains 1,500 attack until the end of this turn. Not a quick play, though. Otherwise, it would just be a boss. Rush recklessly. Preformapal Showdown. Again, they're all just in there on the stage having a blast. Love this archetype. Preformapal Pitch Helper. Interesting. Wall of Disruption. Absolutely broken in Duel Links. Yeah, this is one of the more commonly used cards in Duel Links because it's way more effective there because the battle phase matters so much as opposed to, you know, real Yu-Gi-Oh! Ceasefire. Raigeki Break. Again, do not play this card. It is not good. There was a guy at locals try to use this against me, against one of my quick play spells, and then he targeted the quick play spell thinking that if he destroyed it, the effect wouldn't go off, and was crushed to find out that that's not how it works. Draining Shield, again, commonly used in Duel Links. Threatening Roar. Dark Bribe, not terrible. I mean, there's cards that have been upgraded, like an upgrade of this card that does the same effect, but still not bad. Chaos Burst. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, tribute one monster, then target the attacking monster, destroy that target, then inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. I mean, as far as this deck goes, not bad, but not great. Pendulum Reborn. Interesting. Special summon one face-up pendulum monster from your extra deck, or one pendulum monster from your graveyard. Interesting, it's a trap card. This would be much more useful as a spell card. I don't know why it's a trap card. That seems like a really bad decision. Yeah, otherwise, I really like this card. I really wish this was a spell card because it would be a staple in pendulum decks, I would think. Yeah, probably why it's not a spell card. And then some Hippo tokens. I believe I'm going to be getting hollow hippos at some point. Brian is going to trade them to me. So that is starter deck Yuma. Now, at the beginning of the opening, I told you the basic reason why I think Yuya is a better duelist than Yugi. First of all, his deck has a cohesive strategy. I mean, Rebellion Dragon's not a fantastic boss monster, but smoke anything Yugi can produce. And Yugi is not only a bad duelist because his deck is horrible, a bunch of like terrible one-ofs. Like, why are you running Beaver Warrior? Even in the old school days, you would never run that card. Like, realistically, his deck is ass, and it's terrible. Even back in the day, you'd be able to build a better deck than that. Not only that, he just has a bad strategy. His strategy is, I have to get really lucky and pull the one magical card that's going to save me at this time. He has to do it so much and cheat so often, they just call it Heart of the Cards. Just rewrite it. Now you could say, well, Yuma has action cards or whatever those things are called. Sure he does, but so do his opponents. So unfortunately that means he's not cheating. He's just playing within the realm of those rules. Are they a bit convenient in the plot? Yes. But overall, both sides can do it, so it's not cheating. The Heart of the Cards is basically cheating. And, you know, let's forget the fact. Go and watch that battle with Mai. Yugi or Atem versus Mai in the Duelist Kingdom Finals. When Atem draws the, I forget it's the ritual or the monster, but he draws a Blackluster Soldier card. What does Yugi say? I've never seen that card before. That means Yugi doesn't even know what's in his deck. He's so stupid. He's never read through his cards. How can anyone tell me that he's a good duelist? Good character, great character from a great series. I'm not saying you have to dislike the series. I'm saying factually, in reality, he is a bad duelist. Hit me with those dislikes down below. Tell me who your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character is. Mine is Yugo. I discovered Terror Top and the whole Speed Droid archetype because I was watching Arc 5. And then when I saw Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, fell in love, man. I love it. I don't know why. But it's one of my favorite cards, and Yugo's my favorite character. He's just really nice and he cares for his friends. And I love the joke of him always confusing his dimensions, whatever the girl's name is for the other one, or Rin. Yeah, so let me know down below how many times you're gonna dislike this because Atem sucks.